Yo, what's up, Dontrell? Yeah, it's been a long time, huh? Seems like it's been forever. I'm here though, man. It's good to see your name show up in chat. I've been working hard. You guys remember me walking on the treadmill every day? Man, that was a different guy, everybody. I killed that guy. But I took his memory though, you know? Like, I remember that guy. I remember everything he said. I remember everything he did. But he's dead. So, good to see you though. Been a while, Dontrell. Good old EI. It's EI they need to watch out for, not AI, right? Thanks, Dontrell. Yeah. I mean, it's been a journey. You know, it's been a fight. As much as it's been a fight outside of myself, it's been a fight with myself, you know? Coming to terms with things, even just being able to say things. Being able to say things that I think other people can see, you know? But at the heart of it, being able to keep my fire burning, I think ultimately that's kind of what I've been trying to do my whole life, is to not let that fire go out. I think that's a great takeaway. You know, if anybody had to take away, yeah, yes sir. If anybody had anything to take away from kind of watching my journey, you know, it's that you need to give it your all for that fire. You need to look at that fire like it's your life. It's your force. It's the thing that separates you. When other people get too close, they'll get burned. But you need to embrace the burn like I am right now. Embrace that burn, embrace that fire. You know? And then I think that fire can be something that's realized for other people too. And then that's when I think you can truly be lifted up. I think that's when you can truly rise, is when that fire is in many people's eyes, you know? So yeah, again, it's good to see you, man. It has been a while. It's been a while since I've went live, really, you know, in all honesty too. I've just been focusing on posting workout videos and, you know, things that are dealing with what I think, you know, some poetry here, some poetry there, some artwork, just whatever. Just to let everybody know that I'm still going, you know. I know it hasn't been as interactive as it was during that time, but you're happy for me. Thanks, man. Dude, I'm happy to see you, bro. Like, it's always a blessing for me when it's like I've been able to be myself in this sort of realm here, you know? And there's people out there that acknowledge that. And so I just want to let you know, like, your spirit reaching across space to come to this place, I acknowledge it too, man. 100%. So you know, this is sort of the place where we can all be ourselves. So, yeah, I acknowledge that you're here and, you know, what it took to get here. So, it's good. I wonder if I live streamed more, if we'd get more of a kind of the old group back, you know? They kind of dogged on me for walking around doing live stuff, so I don't know, maybe they'll be fine with me just sitting here on the treadmill doing stuff, as long as I'm not walking around or whatever. Yeah, I know, it's pretty cool, huh? 300,000. Most of that has come from like writing poetry, and then I promote my poetry videos. So I know there's people out there that, you know, enjoy, like, there's got to be some real people there, you know. I know YouTube's riddled with bots and a lot of fake people and stuff, but, you know, I think, what am I at, like 270, 280 or something thousand? You're one of them, though. You're one of those real people for sure, man. So, yeah, I just took a test here at the gym, and I scored really good. I scored in like above average and everything, so for my weight and for my age, I scored like way above average. 288. Yeah, I could probably get there. I would just have to, I would need to promote like a video or something, you know. As the old saying goes, early to bed, early to rise, work like hell, and advertise. So, yeah, just got back from my trip from Costa Rica. Hopefully people could enjoy that. You know, I did it's like a 2 or 3 hour long video. Just me traveling around Costa Rica, so I hope people could enjoy that one. I guess I'm going to be going to Africa in May or April, sometime around there. I just got invited. My uncle is doing some work, some like service and charity in Africa, and so he got in contact with my family, and we got invited to go there in April. So be looking forward to that video. You know, I'll get that up and going. Of me kind of figuring out what Africa's about, you know. So South Africa, on like what is it called, like the Cape, the Ivory Coast, I guess is what they call it. I'll be going to the Ivory Coast of Africa. So, but they asked me if I wanted to go or not, and I was, you know what, I doubt that I'd ever be able to go to Africa at any other time, you know, so I better take this opportunity. So I'll be going there and checking that out. Hopefully I can, you know. Yeah, I got to, you know. Someone invited me, I got to go. It's like, I like feeling like when I'm on vacation, I can sort of be a representative, you know, of where I've come from and stuff. Africa's on your bucket list. Yeah, I mean, Africa's huge. A lot of people, I don't think that kind of maps do it justice, because I think Africa's like super massive, right? Like, it's just insane how big it is. But yeah, I'll be going to the Ivory Coast. It'll be fun. I'll make sure to get some good footage. See what it's about, you know? Yeah, so be looking forward to that. I'll have that video up. I mean, probably within a week of coming back, so look for that like in early May or something, you know. Hopefully we'll be seeing that come online. But yeah, I mean, most of what I've just been doing, I've been locked in hard, you know, like I was sick this last week, and then almost the entirety of last month I was in Mexico and Costa Rica. So the one thing I tried to do, I've been running this entire time. I figured that even if I'm abroad in a foreign country or whatever, and I'm just staying in places where there's not necessarily gyms or anything like that, I can still run. So ran all through Mexico. 2026, it's our year, man. It's our year, bro. I appreciate it. We'll make it our year. Even if it's not supposed to be every year, we'll make every year our year. Every year has led up to this year. If we make this year something, we've made every year worth something by getting here. We got it. You can do it. So yeah, I know. Kind of like I'm jogging across the world or whatever, you know. You could almost look at it like that, like jogged all the way through Mexico, jogged all the way through America. I'm gonna be jogging all the way through Africa. But I'm excited. I think Africa holds a place like in my mind, you know, of just a lot of people think India for spirituality, but I think of Africa for me. You know, it's like the land of lions, and to me, there's a connection there for me, you know, of just kind of this animal it's almost like fighting space. It's like this animal that is like the sun, you know, it's just there, and it's like surrounded by just nothing, you know. Somehow it's like Jonah in the whale kind of thing. You think of the Lion King? Yeah, I do too. You know, probably a lot of it. So, but I do, you know, lions to me, it's just, I think people in general hold them to like a certain kind of like feeling, you know, it's like something that's proud. It's like something that seems like it takes care of itself, you know, it's like, and the weird thing about lions too, I think, if you look at a lion's face, their face is like almost long enough and stuff. It only takes like you staring at it for like a minute or so, and you can kind of see it almost looks like a human face. But there's a lot of like things people say about lions. I think in the Bible, God gets compared to a lion the most, and an eagle, I think, is what he gets compared to the most. It's either an eagle or like a lion. So I'm not sure if you're still there or not. Oh yeah. Wait, really? Yeah. You can look that up. You can fact check me if I'm wrong. I'm wrong. You can ask Chat GPT or Google. You know, is God compared to a lion and eagle the most? So yeah, do it. Like, look up a picture of a lion online and just stare at it. You'll start to see like this thing almost looks kind of human. But I think kings, you know, there's always been a fascination with lions for kings and such. Yeah, check it out. A lion has a different face than a lot of other cats, you know? It's because it has that bite force. A lot of other cats, their faces kind of come out more, but a lion's is a lot more flat. Kind of like our face, you know? They're like long and flat. And humans can kind of look like a lion too, especially a guy, a man. If a man grows his hair out and his beard, it sort of just forms that mane, you know, around his face. So yeah, it'll be cool. Hopefully I get to go on a safari or something, you know, check out some animals. I almost feel like my childhood I was like a lion, to be honest. Like, I used to spend time in the desert in my grandparents' house, and it was just me in the middle of the desert. And so I kind of have an affinity towards that feeling anyways, you know. Heart of a lion. Yeah, I can really look like a lion, you know, if I just let my facial hair grow out or whatever. You're growing your beard out? Nice. I have a lot of videos talking about how to take care of it. I think the coolest thing I ever did was I braided my beard and mustache, and I put copper crimps with beads on the end of all my braids. It was like really cool. When you walk around, you just feel the weight of everything like swinging, almost like wind chimes, and it looks really super like no one else ever does it. But the thing about it is, if you leave it in long enough, it'll just like rip your beard out. So that's probably why a lot of people with beards don't do it. But if you just want to like go for it, you know, and like, yeah, if you go back in my past videos, you'll see it. Like, I don't know, 6 or 7 years ago, maybe even like 9 years ago, on my YouTube channel. It was like pretty long. It was like down to the top of my chest. Everything's braided. I have like clear glass beads and like copper crimps on the end of everything. It looked pretty gnarly. Yeah, beards can be fun. There's just a couple things that you gotta check that out. Yeah, whenever, you know what I mean. Maybe I'll comment in my community. I'll post a picture for you in like my community posts when I have some time today, when I'm not running and my hands are free and I'm not shaky or whatever. I'll find a picture for you and I'll post it. Hello, welcome to the chat. Yeah, I'll post maybe I'll find a video too. I'll tag your name in it, Dontrell, and I'll tag your name and post a video. Thanks for joining, guys. I'm gonna go for about 5 more minutes here. Been running for an hour. Ran 6 miles then. So I'll call it here, and I'm gonna call it in 5 minutes. Yeah, no problem, Dontrell. Or you talking to Manji. Pretty good though. Man, being sick sucks. That was really the only time that I kind of was totally out of going to the gym or working out, was when I had that illness last week. But now we're back to flying though. Are you talking to me or Dontrell? I'm from Utah in the United States. I'm not sure where Dontrell is located. Philadelphia, nice. So you got to see those Eagles fly then this Super Bowl, huh? What do you think of the Super Bowl, Dontrell? Did you watch it? Yeah, the Patriots really just, they had no unity. They had no like fluidity You know, it was like they never seemed to find a rhythm. It was just like everything was like a weird task. Any completion they had was just like a Hail Mary. You know, it was like they got like a few Hail Marys, but they never found like a bond between each other. I feel like they had no bond, you know? It was like there was no connection between their players. And their QB looked like he was like 14 years old, especially compared to the Eagles. Yeah, they couldn't find each other for sure. They couldn't communicate or whatever, you know? Yeah. Are you an Eagles fan then? Or no? Nice. Well, guys, I'm going to be ending the stream here in 30 seconds, so I'm glad you made it. I'm doing good. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're happy. I'm happy. So we did it, you know. We rose up. We confronted that challenge and we pushed and we blew it up, guys. We blew it up. I want you to know you're a part of that, you know. So but yeah, Dontrell, you came back. Even Big Smoke isn't here. You remember Biggs? But I appreciate it. I appreciate it. All right, bro. Yeah, I'll never give up. You never give up either, okay? All right, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.